Aries, welcome to EZG Tarot. This is going to be your February reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. If you don't know your Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising sign, check your natal charts online. They're real easy to look up. I want to say this channel is not for children. This is for entertainment only. And never give your power over to a tarot reader or a tarot reading. I encourage you to have fun with this because I'm having fun with this. And, and you're probably going to read into it, but either way, just take what resonates and throw out the rest, okay? So, Aries, let's see what's going on for the month of February. Sorry it's a little late, been a little busy, but I'm not going to leave you all out in the cold. I'm here to do your tarot for you. So let's see what your current energy is, Aries. Justice. So, Justice card, that speaks of balance, equality. So, in the past, I don't usually get reversals, but man, this card wanted to be reversed. So in the past, I have a soulmate in reverse here, and the Magician. So, so maybe you manifested somebody in your past that you may have thought was a soulmate. And currently I have you in the position of Justice here. So did something happen between you and somebody else, Aries? I mean, soulmate isn't always a romantic partner. Sometimes it can be a business partner or somebody that you're connecting with that helps you in your spiritual growth or something like that. Let's look a little more into this. So yeah, you were up in your head in the past. I have Nine of Swords. So this is what I got for your past energy here, Aries. I have, well, this was in reverse. I have the Four of Wands in reverse, the Magician, and the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is, pointless worry. There's no points on these swords, but it seems that you've been up late at night about whatever happened in the past, or you were up in your head about whatever happened in the past, because it seems to me like you wanted to manifest this connection, but somehow or another it's not exactly what you wanted, or I wouldn't get this soulmate in reverse. Or you're finding that the connection wasn't as strong as you thought it was, and maybe this person is not a soulmate. So let's find out a little bit more about this Justice card here and what's going on here in your current energy. Well, I have Queen of Swords. So I really like my queen here. She's really cool. You can see on her face she's kind of no nonsense. She's got kind of a straight look on her face. She's holding her arm out and she's saying, hey, come on, man. Come toward me. I'm fair, but, I'm holding a sword, so I will cut you, man. So it seems that you have turned your back on this situation currently and are, my queen is facing the future with her hand out, so maybe you're accepting new offers or new connections or new ideas. But I think this time around, you're going to be a little more discerning about who you let in, So this is also my queen that cuts out things that no longer serves her, the queen that can see a red flag a mile away. So, you might be in that once bitten, twice shy mode, maybe. So, let's find out a little bit more about my Queen of Swords here in this story. Ooh, 2. Okay, so these are kind of harsh cards. I have the Five of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Which means Ten of Wands is obviously heavy burdens, and Five of Swords is this guy has fought some battles here, and looks, satisfied, and these other people are kind of walking away, tucking tail and getting out of there. So I guess you've had some battles here that were a heavy burden to you. And this is going on right now, and it seems you're cutting out things that no longer serve you. And well, justifiably so. So I see that in your current energy right now, Aries. So let me look a little bit more where our queen is going here in the future, because it seems she's facing that way, and that's where I put my future cards. So let's see what this queen is looking at. You're looking at getting happy. And I have the Sun card. This is also a card of positivity and growth and abundance and joy. And so apparently, whatever this Nine of Swords in the past was, that's kind of got you carrying a heavy load, cutting out things that no longer serve you, fighting battles. I feel like you believe that in doing this, that it's going to bring you more happiness in your future. And the tarot agrees with the Sun card. So whatever you're doing right now, keep doing it, because you are, I can see, Aries, you're moving toward what feels better. And you're doing it because you know it's going to bring you happiness, positivity, and joy in your experience. What else do we got coming down the road? Okay, I have my Five of Wands. If you look closely at this card to me is not a card of conflict. And when it comes up with the Sun card, it's especially not a card of conflict. If you look closely at their faces, they're not like all pissed off and shit. They're like trying to work together to take these sticks to build something, you know. So I see this as collaboration and cooperation card. So I think you're trying to move toward people, places, and things that cooperate and collaborate a little bit better with your life. And I feel like you know that that's going to bring you more joy, more happiness, more positivity. Yeah, because you're going to be ending this cycle with whatever this stuff was that was in the past and what's currently going on right now. You're headed toward the end of a cycle, which means that you're also headed toward the beginning of a new cycle. Let me find out what that cycle is going to be for you, Aries, here in the month of February. My single Aries. Well, I have the Page of Swords. So you're going to be starting out on something new, something that you have the talent to pull off, and everything else that you may think you don't have the talent to pull off, but you do. You're holding the Ace of Swords right here in your hand. Oops, sorry, right there. You're holding the Ace of Swords. So you might be a beginner at something right now that you're moving toward that you may feel like you can do, but you just really don't have the confidence yet because, well, you're still just a page. So I see something new coming for you, you know, and maybe whoever you're leaving behind doesn't think that you have the talent or the know-how or the experience to move forward in what you want to do. But obviously the tarot is showing that you will be doing that and that you will be a beginner in this, whatever it is. Yeah, and I have the Six of Swords also in your future. Definitely leaving behind people, places, and things that no longer serve you, taking your lessons learned and moving on to calmer waters. And this might, you know, you might be a little sketch about this, you know, like, oh, I wonder if I can do this, you know, without this other person or these other people. And that's probably why I'm getting the Page of Swords here next to the Six of Swords. You know, your confidence may not be fully charged, but I definitely seen that moving toward this is going to bring you, fulfillment, more happiness, and positivity. I also have the Six of Wands or the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This can be communication or travel. and I have the Queen of Wands on the top of the deck, which tells me that, you know, like I was just saying, you know, you may not feel like you have the confidence, the charisma, and the passion to move ahead to these calmer waters because you feel kind of like a page, like not fully experienced in being able to do this. But either there's going to be communication or travel coming in that's going to prove to you that you have all the charisma and the character and the fire and the beauty and everything that it takes to move on and leave these things behind you. Make sure you take your lessons with you because they're going to serve you in the future. If you pull those lessons up out of that boat's going to sink. So don't try to just dump the past. Accept it. All right, that's your reading, Aries. Happy Valentine's Day, and we'll see you. Oh, wait. Hey, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you want a personal reading, there's an email in the description box below. There's also a pool that you can donate to support our channel. We appreciate all the donations. Thank you so much if you donated to our channel. And yeah, that's it. So good luck, Aries, and we'll see you again in March.